terrible. What can I say? Deal breaker. So here's the thing. Hola gente. What is up, my badass angels? Welcome to yet another video where we test out new hair care for the very first time on camera, and then we decide together what works and what doesn't. You can call me your personal hair care guinea pig. As you guys can probably guess that by the title, today is the turn of Kerastase Reflection Mask Chromatique, or something like that. Specially designed for sensitized, either color treated or highlighted hair, and my roots are my natural kind of virgin hair. I'm kind of in the mood to let it be for a bit, and then I have kind of as a transition a bunch of level 7 lowlights, 2 maybe 3 balayages done. I know it's terrible, so clearly I am a good subject to experiment a little bit with this. Let's go ahead and open this. Kind of cherry red packaging. Let's see inside. Weird, actually more on the purple red side. Let's go ahead and see what the mask texture looks like. Suspense. I'm having second thoughts right now because this looks way too pink. Oh, it smells so good. All right, Kerastase, we have a good history together, you know, mostly hits, a couple of misses, but we can, you know, forget about those. You would never change my hair color without warning, like, right? So yeah, I'm not going to overthink it. So the application is super easy. You're just going to see me massage the mask into each piece. Of course, my hair is already shampooed and towel dried. It's not turning my hands pink. I guess that's a good sign. Like if you have thin hair, I feel this is the type of texture. Generally, I do kind of gravitate more towards the heavier, thicker. I'm gonna put the bit right here. You can leave this on your hair for 5 to 10 minutes. Let's do 7. All right, time to rinse this off, and when I come back, we're going to discuss a little bit more about the ingredients, and we're gonna style my hair and see if this was a huge hit or a painful miss. Surprise! I decided to just go ahead and have dinner right after I was rinsing. This has to be 85–90% air dried. Does not promise any frizz control. However, it does give you just a little bit, yeah, on some areas nicer, better than in other areas where it looks a lot frizzier. Fun fact, we were just having dinner and my husband was like, "Oh, you look so pretty. Did you curl your hair?" I was like, no, my love, this is exactly what my natural hair looks like. What can I say? This is what nature gave me. So I'm gonna go ahead and dampen my hair a little bit so that I can blow dry. So apparently the biggest ingredient here is zinc gluconate, which captures and locks in color. That translates into, you know, your color lasting longer in between salon appointments. This is not a silicone-free type of product. It contains amodimethicone, and this is not a salt-free type of product. It contains sodium, and this is not an alcohol-free product. In fact, alcohol is the second ingredient. I just thought I'd mention that to you guys in case some of those things are a deal breaker. And then it has vitamin E, which helps in a few things. First of all, it helps kind of delay the hair color oxidation, which is great, again, for a more vibrant color, longer in between salon appointments. And it also acts as a deep moisturizer for the hair and prevents breakage. Right, so let's do this. Enchanté. Enchanté. Alright, so there's pros and cons. It's really, really difficult for me to assess the color protection quality of this treatment, which I guess it is its core value in just this first use. However, did notice that the water was not as dark as it usually is, possibly because it is indeed removing less of that color. Another good point is I do see some frizz control, I do see some smoothness. It's a little bit softer. But that said, and here comes, I guess, the biggest con. This hair mask is $56 US. That is a lot of money not to be absolutely wowed by the results. Let me just go ahead and grab a couple of products and I'll be right back. All right. We're back. So here's the thing, after testing out so many hair care products, lots and lots of hair care, if you think this is a lot, like I've tested out way more than it probably should, I just can't help but compare, and I always want to keep it absolutely 100% honest with you guys. It's very, very likely that we're just not a good match for each other, but a bunch of other alternatives. For instance, if you don't mind the dimethicone, then I would suggest you test out the Joico Revitalux. I'm going to link this video right here in the eye at the corner. Now, the fact that this one in particular just doesn't do it for me doesn't mean that I don't like Kerastase. These 3 hair masks by Kerastase were part of my top hair masks of 2019, and they still are amongst my favorites so far. So if you want frizz control, Kerastase Discipline, Kerastase Nutritive Mask Intense, and the Chronologist. And last but definitely not least, I was absolutely wowed by the Kerastase Genesis. This is one of their most recent launches. Again, you can absolutely check out this video right here in the eye at the corner in case you want to go deeper into why I really loved this one. Now, on the Chromatique reviews at the Kerastase site, we're highlighting how hydrating this hair mask is. I have a couple of alternatives that are far more hydrating. So first we have the Moroccan Oil Intense Hydrating Mask. I've loved this for such a long time, and recently this beauty right here, the Schwarzkopf BC Bonacure Hyaluronic Moisture Kick. This hydrates. I have serious frizz control issues and desires and expectations, so if you want a drugstore alternative, silicone free and super nutritious for your hair, you have the Mango Butter by Clarins and the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. You need to check out this video to understand why I love it so much. And that is a wrap, my badass angels. I hope this video gave you enough information to make the right purchase decision for you and you alone. Don't let anyone ever tell you what you need or what you must buy. Remember to leave me your thoughts about what this product did to my hair in the comment section below, and also if you have tested it out yourself, and especially if you had a different experience, please do share that with all of us. Thank you so much for being here, for all your support, and remember, no matter what comes your way, stay brave. You are a badass with the heart of an angel. And I will catch up with you guys again on Wednesday. Ciao. Do you wanna follow? Click here.